Greetings. My name is Beverly D, and this is True Prediction T, and this is a general reading for Scorpio for the month of May in the year 2019. So, Scorpio, let's see what's going on here with you for this month of May. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right, Scorpio. So what I'm seeing here is that I feel like that somebody here is going to get caught up in their own lies here. So whatever this deceitful or lying that has been going on, you're going to get caught up in it. So what they say, what's dead in the dark is going to come out to the light, and that's the energy I see here. I see here also with some of you Scorpio, I feel like that this is the time here where it's time for you to like really be honest and be truthful here. So all of that playing and dishonesty energy here is time out for that here. Somebody that was putting up with it, or if you was putting up with it, you're not going to do that anymore. I also see here too that I feel like that there could be some kind of stealing or something going on here around a Scorpio. And so you might have suspicion of who it might be, and I do feel like that who you think it is, that's who it is. And so I feel like that you are going to find out who this is that's doing this stealing energy that I see that's here. I'm also seeing here too where I'm seeing that you are also getting people away from around you that don't need to be around you, that don't mean you any good, or that's hindering you, Scorpio. So I just see you with a broom and you just sweeping people and situations out of the way. I'm also seeing here too, you're not carrying any dead weight. So you're not letting people in situations hold you down or hold you back in any kind of way. I'm also seeing here too that I feel like that you always been very intuitive, Scorpio, and so now you're working with your intuition. You're not working against your intuition here. You're letting it work for you. I'm also seeing here too that I see that people not going to like the changes that you're going to be making here, but that's okay. You making the changes that's necessary. You kind of feel, Scorpio, like you know how a boss or CEO or however someone that's in charge and they are firing people, laying off people. Well, that's how this energy feels here around you Scorpios here. I'm also seeing here too that I feel like that even though you could be having people around you that is really don't have your best interests, I do feel, Scorpio, that you are protected. You have some very strong protection that's here. So even though you could be dealing here around dishonest people or people that's really trying to compete against you, it doesn't matter because they're not going to be able to destroy you or stop you in any kind of way. I do feel, Scorpio, that you're going to come into some extra finances here. I do see you purchasing. This could be property that I see you purchasing. It could be an investment property, or it could be a property that you're going to move into. But I definitely see something to do with real estate here with a lot of you Scorpios energy. I'm also seeing here too that I feel like that you're going to be in some kind of training. You're going to be learning something here. So there could be a Scorpio where I feel like that you might even be learning becoming an electrician or electrical person here, because I'm seeing some training that I see, and this training that you're going to be involved in is going to really, really pay off for you. So the time and the effort that you put into this training is really going to be worth it. I also see here too where I feel, Scorpio, that you could be going out of the country. I do feel like you're going somewhere that you haven't been before. I do feel like that this could be more than with just a pleasure. This kind of feels like that you're putting something together here. This could be dealing with something that you are creating and you're going out of the country. I do feel like that, Scorpio, you could be involved in some what do they call that, export import kind of energy that I feel here. So you're going to be going to the country that you're going to be exporting or importing here. I also see here too that you are making some major changes here, Scorpio. Not no little changes, but some major changes here. I'm also seeing here too where I see investment, and I do feel some of you Scorpios are going to invest in gold and silver and things like that. And I do feel like you're going to make wise investments here. I feel like things are really speeding up. So where things were kind of moving in slow motion before, I definitely see them speeding up here. I do see that you're going to be satisfied with the results that you are going to be getting here. I'm also, and this is in different areas, I see you making quite a bit of decision, Scorpio, and I do see you're going to be satisfied with the decision and some of the changes that you are making here. I do see, Scorpio, here that some of you are going to be because you're meeting new people, dealing with new people here. I just feel like that you ready to make changes, you ready for changes, and so you dealing with the new energy, the new people, the new direction that you're going into. It all fits here for you at this point here. I'm also seeing here that some of you Scorpio, there could be somebody here that you used to deal with or used to be in a relationship with, and they trying to get back and you're not letting them back. I just see some people trying to talk you into letting them back, but your mind is made up. And so I just feel like that you're not going to do it. And, they're going to try, but whatever that they try is just not going to work. I feel like that you are definitely focusing on where you going, what you doing here, and you don't have time for people that's going to distract you. It's like you say, I gave you a chance, you didn't appreciate the chance that I gave you, and I'm not going back down that road. I don't have the time or the energy for that. I'm also seeing here too, because it kind of feels like, how somebody cheat on you or something, and you're like, nah, I can't trust you no more. I can't deal with that no more. I also see here too, Scorpio, where you have I see you winning out on something here. And so what this victory feels like is like you might be bidding on something, and I do see that you win the bid. So whatever this is that you are going on after or bidding for, you, like I say, you definitely is going to win that bid. I also see here that you got, how they say, more than one iron in the fire. So you're going to be dealing with multiple things here at the same time. But you can do that, Scorpio. I feel like that you're good at multitasking here. Also, things that you put off, you're going to deal with them now. So there are some things that you put on the shelf, you pulling them off the shelf. I see you incorporating different things here. So this is going to be a time here where you are definitely making changes, and the changes you're making are needed, and it's right on time here also. I also see here too that I feel like that this whole year that you're going to be involved in is going to be, it's like when you have clay and you molding things into how you want it. Well, that's how this feels. But May feels like this is where it started. It's starting right here, and from here on forward, you are molding things the way that you want it. You're shaping and reshaping. I do feel, Scorpio, a lot of you are very, because you're that water sign, you're kind of like a Pisces. Y'all is just really intuitive, and so I feel like that you have mature in your dealing with your intuition now. So there's a lot of understanding now where you didn't understand before. And now that you can see and understand, now you're making things happen here. So things are happening in a big way, Scorpio. I also see here where it feels like there is a Scorpio here, and you could be dealing with pets. So I keep picking up energy here where you definitely could be a veterinarian, but I also feel that you can have a farm, and I'm just seeing different animals that's here. I feel like that you're going to be making some major renovations, some major changes here, dealing with this farm energy, with these animals that I see that's here. I also see that there's a Scorpio where you're going to be training. I keep really feeling training around Scorpio here. I felt earlier something to do with electrical, but I just feel like that is other areas here where I see some training that's going on. I do feel like that there's a Scorpio here that you could really be in training or understanding things more so, dealing with the spiritual side. So this could be religion, spirituality, but I just feel a real emphasis that's on dealing with spirit vibration that's here. I'm also seeing here too where I feel like that this is the time here. It's like the timing is right for you. I feel like that this is the time for you to stay steady, stay focused. I even see romance that's here for you. I see finance that's here for you, Scorpio. It's saying don't stop whatever you do. You got to keep it moving. You can't sit down now because you got it. It's how they say you got your hand on the pulse here. You got it going. You don't want to let up. So you want to keep things moving smoothly as it's moving. Opportunity is all around you. Opportunity, you in your opportunity, Scorpio. So you don't want to step out of it. You don't want to stop it. You want to keep that energy flowing and keep it going. And so I feel like that you're going to get it's like you could be applying for a loan or applying for something here, and you will get approved. You will get a yes energy. The changes that's coming about here for a lot of you Scorpios are major changes that's here, and I see you being satisfied with the changes that's coming about. I'm also seeing here too that you're going to have support. So there's could be something that you can have, and it's going to be supporting something else. You know how you have two business going here, and so I just feel like that they're going to be working hand in hand. I also see that you're going to come up with all the answers, not just some of the answers, Scorpio. You're going to come up with all the answers. So you got the answers now. And that's how come things are moving really quickly here for you, because you don't have to go search for the answers. You have the answers here. I'm also, and this is a quickly card here. I feel like that you kind of feel like a race car person to me. So you moving fast. And it's not just straight. You twisting and turning, but you got control of everything. So you controlling things. So even if you changing directions and making adjustments here and there, you definitely have control. I feel like that what you are putting together, what's developing here for you now, Scorpio, is short term and it's long term here. So I'm also seeing here too that you are coming from everything from a position of strength here. So the decisions you making, the changes you making are very strong and very powerful. You are really aggressive, and that's what it takes to get to where you need to get to finish up what you started here. I see a progressive kind of energy that's here, and I see you real progressive. It's like you don't have to worry about things not materializing, because it's you got this. It's already in the making, and so you just going through the process now. So I feel like that things that you were worried about, I'm seeing here that you have got rid of that worry, and you have replaced it with confidence. It's like you got the key So you can open up whatever door you need to open up, Scorpio, because you got the key. You got the key of success. That's what this is talking about. So it's like there is no doors that's locked for you, Scorpio, because you got the key to open it up. And again, you keep getting one approval after another. You keep getting one yes after another. So you're not getting everything that you're putting together is coming through. It's happening here for you, Scorpio. I see Scorpio here where it feels like that you could really, some of you Scorpio could be dealing in communication. So you could be dealing in media. I feel like that there's a Scorpio that you might even be putting together a network yourself, or some kind of show, or something here that I feel like you're going to be really powerful when it comes to media energy that I see that's here. So I see this is very powerful time here, or the plans or decisions you're making are very powerful. So you moving, Scorpio, from a power from a position of power. I do see that you have strong support, especially when it comes with love. So you know how it's like you saying, I know this person has my back. And so you do have a strong support as far as the love energy is concerned. I also see you don't have time for nonsense. So if somebody here can't make up their mind what they want to do as far as the love energy, you're not waiting anymore. You know, it's like, okay, you don't know what you want to do, so you undecided, and I'm moving forward here. I'm also seeing here too that you for some of you Scorpios, when I saw that you wasn't accepting somebody back, that could have definitely been your love, but it's like you moved on now, and it's like you loving the person you with. And if you're not able to love, or you might have been in love and the fire went out, but you have love, you have strong loving support that I see that's here. So I just feel like you in a good place, Scorpio. I also see a Scorpio where you could be purchasing a boat or a yacht or something like that. So I see you on the water, and I feel like that this is yours here. So you definitely could be on that water with your boat or with your yacht energy. I'm also seeing here too that Scorpio is like, you know how they say stop and smell the roses. Well, you still got, you busy now, so you don't have time to stop and smell the roses here. But I just feel like that you have, this is a good time here for you. And so I just feel like you're keeping it moving. You're not going to stop for anything. I see seriousness here with a lot of you Scorpios when it comes to relationship. So you're not playing around. You're not going to play when it comes to relationship here. I feel like that you are you really are, you know how sometimes when love don't work out and then they just give up on it, but you haven't gave up on it, and you thankful that you didn't, because now it feels like you got the right connect here. It's the timing, the person is right. I'm also seeing here too that Scorpio, I feel that you have somebody around you that kind of just, you know, put up with you, as they say. And so you're going to show them your appreciation. You could, even if you're not married, you could marry them. If you are married, it's like you could really give them something, do something for them. So Scorpio, I just feel like you're growing up. You have grown up, especially when it comes to love energy that I see. I see a Scorpio, you might be kind of stressing out about children. You might want a child and it's hard for you to have one, or you could be stressing out over a loss of a child. So I'm feeling Scorpio here is really stressing out dealing with a child kind of vibration here. I'm also seeing here too, Scorpio, where you got support. I mean, you got real, you don't have no fake support here. You really do. So whatever it is that you have been through or going through or creating or doing, you have strong, solid support, and this is love. So I just feel like that you are in a trusting relationship here. I feel like you leaving the past in the past. You're not dealing with that past energy. You focusing on what's going on now here, as far, and you growing, expanding, getting deeper into the love that's going on right now. Well, Scorpio, I gotta go. And so I definitely want to give you this cup of tea here, because I see that you making some real profound, you making some good changes here across the board. You standing your ground, you standing with your decisions. A lot of strong support and love here, Scorpio. So enjoy.